Updated April 1, 2018, 16 hours, 37 minutes and 29 seconds. If this era of Facebook leaks and account hacks has you worried about the security of your private data, then Australian researchers are working on an illuminating solution. Technology would involve using particles of light to send secure messages between people using photonics. Principles of quantum mechanics could create technique no one can break. It could take 10 to 20 years to perfect the technology. A team of Australian researchers at the University of Adelaide is looking at ways to use photonics, or the technology that allows the generation and control of light, to protect sensitive data. What we're trying to do is make an absolutely secure, private communications network. Ben Sparks, a research fellow on the project, said, current technology relies on mathematics to encrypt information, so things like a Facebook post, your emails and your banking details, are all protected from outside nefarious evildoers, individuals, corporations or even countries, by maths. Unfortunately, it's not impossible to crack that encryption, and with the advent of quantum computers, it'll be much easier to do. The university's Institute of Photonics and Advanced Sensing, which has also developed what they say is the world's most precise timing system, wants to take the principles of quantum mechanics and use it to lock down communications. In quantum mechanics, light is not just a wave, but made of tiny individual particles called photons, which can be in many different places and states at the same time. And if you try to measure that photon or state, it will choose between one of those many different states. Drive Sparks said, if you combine all those together, then you get a technique which no one can actually break. The main hurdle is that photons start to get lost after about 200 kilometers of travel, so it could take 10 to 20 years to perfect the technology, so it's single particles of light to send secret messages between people, hopefully over a very long distance, to make it useful for defense, banking etc. into the future. Drive Sparks said, exploiting the power of light teams other pursuits. The same team has also developed a clock so accurate it only loses a second once every 40 million years. A 25-year labor of love. Scientists at the Institute for Photonics and Advanced Sensing have successfully built and marketed the so-called sapphire clock. Based on a lab-grown, 1,200-carat sapphire, it ticks 10 billion times per second to produce hyper-accurate measurements. Sapphire clock is 1,000 times more precise than any other commercial system currently available. Associate Professor Martin O'Connor said, we're partnering with the Commonwealth of Australia and using sapphire clock to improve the radar signals on Australia's Jindalee operational radar network. Researchers say it will give the radar a boost in range, and the sensitivity to detect small, slow-moving objects. The Institute's director, Professor Andre Lewiton, said the advance in photonics and other light-bending technologies already generates billions of dollars in revenue for Australia, and employs thousands of people. The Institute is all about exploiting the power of light to make the world healthier, wealthier, and safer. He said, you don't just have great ideas and do research, but you need a pathway to actually push those objects out into the market. Topics: science and technology, information and communication. Information technology. Adelaide 5000 first posted April 1, 2018, 9 hours, 20 minutes and 46 seconds.